Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ben and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing the top 10 hardest maps in Call of Duty Zombies history. Now before we get into the video, I encourage you guys to hit that like button and sub if you haven't already. And I'm getting back on the YouTube grind. I've been saying that a lot lately, but these videos do take a little bit longer to make just because it's PC and I've had some PC issues, but that's besides the point. With that being said, let's get right into the top 10. So coming in at number 10, we have Zetsubo no Shima. Now this is, in my opinion, the hardest map in Black Ops 3. Now Black Ops 3 maps aren't actually that hard, to be honest with you. I mean, especially if you have the gobblegums like Self-Medication, Perkaholic. You guys can go pretty much as far as you want if you guys have a lot of those gobblegums stocked up, but if you don't, it can be a little bit harder. Now, the reason I put this on this list is because it is pretty challenging. There's so much in the map you have to do in order to get to a high round or survive long. Like the challenges you have to do, some of them are really stupid and some of them take forever if you want to get that upgraded shield to either do the Easter egg or to get the shield to get the upgraded KT4. There's also a bunch of fucking spiders that run around the map and just cause shit. Sometimes the web glitches and you won't be able to get through it or you'll die or you get stuck up against it. The Thrashers pose quite a bit of issues for you guys. I mean, Thrashers spawn so often. I mean, there's some games where like you'll get like 3 or 4 of them and you'll like never see them. And then there's the games that they just spawn out of fuck all. Like, it's just all over the place with these Thrashers. Like, it's just a mess with these guys. They'll just spawn out of nowhere. Like, you'll kill one, and like the aroma or whatever it is, like the stink from one Thrasher will spawn 2 more, and you're just like, what the hell, man? I just killed one of these things. Why do I have to deal with them again? But yeah, I put Zetsubo no Shima as number 10 just because I do think that the bosses make it a little bit hard. Now, some of the weapons make it a little bit easier to deal with. Once you get into those higher rounds, it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. So that's number 10, and let's get right into number 9. So coming in at number 9, we have a classic. This one is Moon. Now, Moon is a pretty hard map. It's nothing like too severely hard, but this is before the days where you could get more than 4 perks, and what really sucks with it is that the fact that you pretty much have to do the Easter egg in order to get far on this map, because you'll get all the perks in co-op, and you'll be able to, you know, have like whatever it is, like you don't lose your perks, you get all the perks permanently in co-op. Now the issue with this map is if you're playing solo, it is a bitch, because you got that astronaut that comes at you and will take your perks. You fuck up, you get speed call or you get quick revive first, dude actually comes over here, you're running through a door, you don't know which way you're going, you just run through a door, oh, there's the astronaut, there goes your quick revive, and there goes one of your only 3 that you have throughout the game. So it is a little bit harder, especially with the astronaut. Now, Moon itself, the box luck is pretty iffy on that one. I guess like some games you could get all the things like your first box. Some games it takes you 35 rounds just to get like your normal guns, the guns that you want set up. So the guns do pose a problem. It's a fairly big map. So buying doors while keeping, you know, being able to get perks is hard. And here's the other thing, if you go down and you go back to no man's land and it's speed cola down there, you're fucked. Like, you gotta go a whole other round. That's especially when you're on really high rounds, like if you're in the 50s or 60s, which is pretty high for Black Ops 1. You know, you get that far and you go down and you're like, oh shit, I gotta get to the teleporter. You run to the teleporter, it takes you back to Earth, and you're just like, well, goddamn, it's speed cola, and I gotta go wait another round. I gotta try and fend this off. And then, of course, you have no man's land. And if you're trying to pack a punch, you don't have the hacker, dude. It's GG, man. You gotta run around. You gotta be real careful down there. It's just a mess. So I think Moon's one of the harder maps in Black Ops 1. That's why it's on this list. So let's get into the number 8 spot. So coming in at number 8, we have Origins. Now, a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? Origins, the best map ever. How is it hard? Origins, to me, you guys, is a pain in the ass. It's just so fucking challenging to get set up. Like, the map itself, once you get set up, isn't that hard. But think about it. The setup to get through, like to get to a high round on this map is such a pain in the ass. You gotta do the staffs, and then once you're done getting all the staffs, then you gotta upgrade them all, or you gotta upgrade the ones that you want. Meanwhile, you're trying to fend off zombies. The Panzer Soldat who comes on round 8, I think it is, in that map, which is not enough time for you to get, you know, Juggernaut, get everything you want to, you know, defend yourself against this guy. And you're just sitting there. Meanwhile, you've got this 3 giant-ass robots. You're trying to run trains. You can't do that. And the reason I hate Origins, now, I don't like absolutely despise it, but it's not my favorite map. And I know a lot of people are like, that is blasphemy. Origins is the best map of all time. I don't really like it that much because when you're trying to go for high rounds, you have to fucking run in the mud. And it's just a pain in the ass to constantly hit A and jump through the mud because there's no other places to train on this map that are pretty much safe. Like, every normal training spot, there's giant-ass robots running through, and unless you have the golden helmet, you're pretty much fucked because then every time the robot comes around, your train gets messed up, and you gotta start over running trains again. And it's just a pain in the ass, you guys. Honestly, man, like, The map isn't too difficult once you get the staffs and stuff, but I mean, until you get that, like you're screwed. Like the whole map is just a pain in the ass to deal with. It's pretty hard, and then of course you got the tank. You get hit by the tank, that's a down, and then you get the Panzer Soldat that just keeps coming back. You get clawed into that thing, you're screwed. So that's why I think Origins is one of the hardest maps in Black Ops 2. With that being said, let's get into the number 7 spot. Coming in at number 7, yeah, it had to be on here somewhere, and it is Transit. I mean, we all know for like 4 or 5 years we've just been bad. I don't know how long Black Ops 3 has been out, or Black Ops 2 has been out, like 4 years, 5 years. We've just been bashing Transit. This map is probably the worst zombies map of all time, and it is, again, it's one of those maps that it's not that hard, it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. Like, it's so frustratingly hard. Like, I mean, think about this. You really can't run anywhere unless you have the Galvanockles, because you'll be constantly punching the denizens off your head. That's not that hard. Then you gotta deal with the lava, which is hard. So if you get hit by the lava, and then say like you get out of the lava, you're all red, and you gotta defend yourself, you shoot a zombie, it blows up, you're down, because the lava just blows you up. If you're playing solo, that's a waste of a quick revive. Now the map itself, once you get everything open, it's not too difficult of a map. You can always run around in town, and then the bus comes and kind of throws you off. But the map itself isn't honestly that hard. It's the setup. Again, it's one of those maps that you just have to get set up on, and it's such a pain in the ass to do. I mean, like, you gotta run around, unless you have the bank open, then you're screwed. You gotta run around, you gotta survive, and then like the Avogadro comes, and you gotta knife that thing. That thing's like an insta down. It's just, the map itself is so hard to set up, and without really a good wonder weapon on that map, I mean, I guess you do have the ray gun Mark II, but the jet gun's really no help to you. What else are you supposed to do on that map and run around with? Because there's not really that many good weapons in the map. Especially the one place that you gotta train at is town, and there's no wall weapons to buy ammo for. So that's why I think Transit is one of the harder maps. We all know it's one of the harder maps in Black Ops 2, but only of all time. So with that being said, let's get into the number 6 spot. Coming in at number 6, we have Shangri-La. Now, I had to put this on here because everybody hates Shangri-La. Why do people? I don't know why people hate Shangri-La. That's one of my favorite maps of all time. But I do see where people think it's hard. This is one of those maps that you really have to be a skilled player in order to survive 2 long rounds in this map, because it's so close corners. There's not really that many places to train, and the only place to train isn't just your normal circle. It's like up, figure 8, around like the corner over by the minecart ride, and then back down and loop around again. So it's one of those maps that you kind of have to have pretty good box luck to go far on, because you're going to need your Mustang and Sally's, and you're going to need the JGB, whatever the hell the gun is, the baby maker, the baby gun, whatever you guys want to call it. And so you're going to need that to run around in order to get to a high round, but it's just so much time and effort goes into this map, and you can just go down so easily. Say like the fire zombie runs around, you don't have like Jug, you're down. Say the Screecher comes and you get screwed, you're down. Like, you get stuck somewhere because it's such a close-quartered map and you don't have flopper and you're shooting at the ground with your Mustangs, you're down. You know, you don't have the baby gun, you get trapped in a corner, you run out of ammo, and you're down. But again, this is one of my favorite maps of all time, so I don't like bashing it too much, but I know a lot of people in the community just don't like it because it's so hard, and that's why it deserves a spot on this list. So coming in at number 5, we have Farm. Now you guys might be like, Farm? Like, why Farm? How's that hard? It's so easy to get set up, and you can even start on round 20 if you want. Well, if you're playing legit, it is such a hard map because, number 1, there's no pack-a-punch, and that just makes it pretty hard to get to a high round. Like, let's be honest, no pack-a-punch, you're probably only going into the 30s, and that's just how it is with this map. Second of all, it's so close quarters, and it's so hard to run trains on that map that it's just like, I mean, yeah, they introduced the Ray Gun Mark II into it, which does make it easier, but just in general, guys, running around that map is so damn hard. Now, there's no lava, but again, you know, you go down, it's so hard to really get up and be able to free yourself to go get perks because they can come from everywhere, pretty much. They'll jump up on the balcony and run in through the house if you're trying to get Jug. And it's just a pain in the ass to honestly do, guys. There's only like 1 or 2 doors, I think, on the entire map, which is another pain in the ass. Like, it's not like that hard because you're getting through everything pretty quickly. But at the same time, guys, it's just such a pain in the ass to deal with. And you're running around in circles, it's just so hard to survive, and it's basically you have to be very skilled because you won't have a pack-a-punch, which isn't necessarily that hard, but if you want to go into high rounds, it's gonna catch up to you in the higher rounds when you don't have a good gun to kill zombies with, and you're gonna have to keep hitting that box and spinning stuff to try to get good box luck. So with that being said, let's get on to the number 4 spot. So coming in at number 4, we have the original Verrucht. Now you might be like, what's the difference between Black Ops 1 Verrucht and original Verrucht? Well, the Black Ops 1 has it has better weapons, I guess. It has the monkey bombs and the Winter's Howl, which aren't necessarily that great, but when you think about it, like monkey bombs have kept me alive, kept my friends alive when I played that map, and it's to get you out of tough corners. And Verrucht is one of those maps that you have to pretty much run a full train or a full map train in order to basically get to high rounds. I think the highest round I've ever gotten to normal Verrucht is like 25 or 30 because it's so challenging. The zombies are always sprinting at you. That's where we get like the Verrucht runner thing from, and it's just a pain in the ass. Like, you don't have Pack-a-Punch. It's one of the original things. You don't have the Wonder Waff. All you've got is a ray gun, and the ray gun did so much splash damage in World at War, and you're just trying to survive, run around in circles and stuff, and it's just, there's not really any good weapons. I mean, of course you will have like the I think it's, what is it, the Browning's a pretty good gun in there. The MP40's on the wall, but other than that, guys, once you get to the higher rounds, it's not like you have even double tap too, because it's, you know, the original double tap, and you won't have that extra kind of kick to your gun that you'll need since there's no Pack-a-Punch. But it's just a lot of time and effort into that map, and you can go down so easily. Like, sometimes you won't even make it to the power because you just get screwed, you get turned into a corner or something like that. But yeah, the original Verrucht, one of the hardest maps of all time. With that being said, let's get on to the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 3, we have another World at War map. This is the OG Nacht Untoten. Now again, Black Ops 1 Nacht Untoten, not too hard because you got the Thunder Gun and you got monkeys. But the original Nacht is such a hard map, guys. Now, if you get smart about it and you don't run, the zombies actually can't swipe at you unless you're like sprinting, like if you run by them. But if you walk by them, for whatever reason, there's something with the game where they won't really swipe. So you can get to a higher round on those, but like, guys, they nerfed the flamethrower. The flamethrower used to be so good when the game first came out, but that got nerfed, and now all you have is that ray gun, and the ray gun does so much splash damage in World at War, like we said with the Verrucht, that it's such a close quarters map, and unless you're training in the help room, guys, there's not really that great of a chance for survival. I think the highest round I've ever gotten to an OG or Nacht was like in the 20s. Again, it's a low round, guys, but that was high. It's high for World at War, and that's high for Nacht because it's so challenging. Because, you know, one shot at that ray gun at the ground and you're done, and that's pretty much the only gun you really have to get you through those rounds. So again, not too much to say about Nacht. You guys already know about it. It's like the OG map, and you know, close corners, small map, pretty crappy weapons. So that being said, let's get on to the number 2 spot. Coming in at number 2, we have Newtown. Now again, Newtown, one of my favorite zombies maps of all time. People are like, oh, Newtown's so hard. I'm like, come on, I've gotten to like 50 in multiple occasions. Yeah, now 50 is not that great, but for Newtown, guys, anyone that's ever played Newtown knows that it is pure luck. So there are games you'll get jug on round 3, and there are games that you won't get jug until round 23. Now, it is so challenging to be able to stay up and stay alive because you don't have any of the you know, there's nothing like Widow's Wine. For those of you that like started playing in Black Ops 3, there's no Widow's Wine that'll help you kind of, it's like a secondary jug. There's nothing like too crazy about it, guys. It's just your 4 bare bones perks, and you got yourself Pack-a-Punch, and that's about it. There's not a wonder weapon on the map. That's what kind of makes it difficult. However, they did add the ray gun Mark II, which will get you there. But Mustang and Sally's only get you to about round 40 or 50 before it starts to suck. And then the ray gun Mark II will get you into the 50s, maybe 60s, and then that's it. But guys, let's be honest here, man. You don't get jugged right away, you're not a very skilled player, and you don't know where to train, you're screwed. I mean, the greenhouse is your go-to for the training area, but unless you're running around and you know where you're going and what you're doing, it is just so hard, it's so challenging. It's especially if you don't have jug, you can just get double swiped from nowhere, and you're going down, and expletives are flying out of your mouth because you didn't get jug right away, and you got the ray gun Mark II, and you just wasted your down. Or you wasted one of your 3 supervisors and shitty ass down. And guys, I've been there, I've done that. Newtown is a pretty hard map, I'll agree with you guys, and that's why I put it at number 2. So coming in at number 1, we have 5. This is the most difficult map in all of zombies, in my opinion. And a lot of other opinions too. 5 is special because you have the Winter's Howl, right? And it's a good wonder weapon in my opinion, but once it gets to like the 30s, it just sucks. Like, it's not going to do anything for you. Once you get in those 30s, it just sucks, man. I don't know other way to put it. And again, it's one of those maps that it's such early zombies that it's bare bones. You really don't have any. They add Mule Kick into that map, but you got your 4 basic perks in Mule Kick, and other than that, there's 5 is such a close quarters map. You're not running around anywhere. The only place you can run around is down in the DEF CON room, which is still so many windows, tight corners, and then of course, yes, the Pentagon Thief. He's a little bit of a bitch. I mean, you can't kill him. He's not that hard to kill, but the issue here is he catches you off guard and you can't switch weapons right away. There goes your Winter's Howl. You gotta get out of the box again. Or even better yet, you do kill him and it's like, oh great, or you're running away from him, or you're trying to like stay away from him. Guys, you can't use the 2 elevators, which is basically your main access points to this map. So your up and down elevators, the one from the meeting room into the DEFCON room into the Bay of Pigs or whatever it is down there, the laboratories. Those get shut down during those rounds. You're gonna have to just rely on luck to go through the teleport and hope to God that he's not standing on the other side, or you get glitched where you just teleport through and he's standing there and takes your gun. Or better yet, he's the teleport and you're trying to run around and get away from him, and the teleporter won't activate again because he just ran through it. So you gotta wait like 15-20 seconds for that thing to turn back on. And you're just sitting there shooting away and running away, screaming like, "Oh my God, he's coming, he's coming!" I remember like. The one thing that makes this hard to co-op is that the other person can't see the Pentagon Thief. Only you can see the Pentagon Thief when he's coming for you. The other person, you guys just gotta spray away at like the air looking for this guy. Like, where is he? Where is he? I can't see him. But yeah, it's one of those maps that you can get into the 30s and 40s on, 50s, whatever, how far you want to go. It takes a long time, and it is extremely challenging because, again, no real good wonder weapon there. I mean, the Winter's Howl it's a decent wonder weapon. It's just that, it doesn't really do much for you once you get to the 30s or 40s. And of course, by that time, you probably already wasted a quick revive or 2 just on either some dumb stuff, or you get screwed in a corner, or you're trying to drink jug. This is the original Black Ops 1 thing where it's like, oh, I'm drinking jug, I went down while I was drinking jug, and you just go down and you're just crying about it, and you're screaming, and you're throwing your hands up, and you're like, I didn't do this, this is bullshit, like I should have gotten through this. But this is actually one of those longer video guys. I'm looking at this thing, it's like 16 minutes already. So I'm not gonna keep like talking about these maps. I'm gonna let you guys get off here. If you've actually stayed to this point, leave a like and sub if you are new to the channel. Again, top 10s, this is my first top 10 I think ever. I think I've only done my top 5s. But I do enjoy this one because I get to go back and get some gameplay on some harder maps, so I do enjoy it a little bit. If you guys think of a map should have made this list, leave it down in the comment section below and tell me which map you think should have made it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, guys, my name is Ben. I'm out.